I want to say in this video, and I really want to say in this video right here, right now, first and foremost, I need to say into the mic to all the people that are nets makers, or not even nets makers, but make 2K content, and you make over 10, maybe 15 builds every single year on different accounts. You're going from account to account making builds, or you guys make builds or invest in builds just for a video, just for a banger video, like 99 pass accuracy, 99 vertical, the power of Hall of Fame this, the power of Hall of Fame that, all for a video. I applaud all of you because y'all have the means, and or you guys are making the investment. So thank you. I'm gonna add a whole bunch of people as well for the beginning of this video. I mean, I'm gonna say Yadaman Gaming off the top of the dome, Laker fan off the top of the dome, Brother Jones, I know he goes crazy with him. I think the Monster, he goes crazy with him. But all in all, I don't want to digress too much from this video. First and foremost, I'm the average Joe when it comes to 2K. Yeah, I love this game so much. In order for me to have fun on this game, I make multiple builds. And every single year I have this gimmick of mine that I make a 75 overall, right? I make a 75 overall, then I have a 6'9", and the rest of my builds are basically 6'10s. I have a 6'8 center, but this is my first power forward, another 6'10. This build is 10 times better than this build. So this build gets 99 block with Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame unpluckable. This is a top 5 build. Now I have 2 more build slots left. This is my favorite build. This is the build I got accelerated on, and then this is my other small forward build that is 6'11. So I'm saying all of this to say that I have been in this lab cooking. And as y'all see, you see 2 different versions, a 3-level scoring glass cleaner. You probably may see another 3-level scoring glass cleaner. Inside the Arc Playmaker, y'all seeing this, right? I have pictures, modifications of everything that I have done trying to make this build. And I finally made one that I was more comfortable with, and one that I was able to necessarily share. So I'm gonna title this video as I see fit. The build or the player I made, because I'm sick and tired of rec randoms. I'm gonna go in depth. This isn't the final one that I made, but this is like a version that you can make to get the same build name, etc. and so forth. Here's the badge layout, etc. Listen here, man. I'm going to simply say that in the rec, I have noticed that apart from my 6'9 guard, that's a god, by the way, apart from my 6'9 guard, apart from my 6'11, and apart from my 6'8 undersized center, every other small forward build that I have in this game is essentially an extra body, right? So there are games where I can have 20 plus here and there, or builds that I have that have high shooting ability, high shooting capability. But here's the thing, I can't shoot. I cannot shoot in this game, bro. So I finally devised a build after looking at all of my characters and knowing the things or the things that I do or the things that I don't do per se. And which led me to making a build, not only because I was sick of the wreck. I made this build not only to be that person that can carry or take over, but I made this build simply because I know truly how I play this game, how high I need certain stats, and I also did implement some things that I wanted to try on this build. There's no more that needs to be said other than that in terms of everything else. So I'm gonna just go through. This video may be pretty long, but y'all see the finishing. Honestly, y'all see the finishing. Take a screenshot, take pictures. You finish with 23 finishing on this version of the build. The shooting, I have an 83 mid. I have an 83 mid. I have an 81 3-point, 75 free throw. I have an 80 pass, 80 ball handle, 67 speed with ball. Cool. This build You see the perimeter defense, you see the rebounding. Do you understand where I was going with this build? Extra badge points, of course, going to every single extra badge point you get, every defensive thing you can core onto the defense, right? And the reason why I'm making this build is because at the small forward role, I either play with, I'm either on a team that already has 3 people in there that are friends, and they'll be like, join the party, Dre, or we're not passing you the ball, or I have to force the ball, or I have to force possessions and get called timeouts, etc. and so forth. I made this build rebounding heavy because I've noticed that even on a build with a 30 rebound, I can still snag 15 boards like it was nothing. I've noticed I could get myself 7 possessions, etc. and so forth. So now I'm making a build that is heavy on rebounding. Now blocks, I miss blocks. In terms of perimeter, in terms of steals, I play lanes extremely good. I don't know what it is or what I've done or what I've touched or what skill I have, but in terms of me being able to play lanes, I can get steals, I would almost say kind of sort of in my sleep, and I love it. The only thing is, if you're trying to make this build as small forward, which is what I was originally going to do, you're not going to get the build name, and that's very upsetting because all you get is just a 3-level score with the build name. And this the name of this build, it just sounds cooler. Honestly, I made the build by itself just because it sounded cooler immediately. There's nothing really more to it other than that. It sounded cool, so I made it, kind of thing. But this build has offensive rebounding higher than defensive rebounding, and that's because I get teammates, right? I get teammates that cannot shoot, okay? And then apart from that, I'm not getting the ball. And then also along with me not getting the ball, by the time I finally do get the ball, it's not in my right setting. I don't know my shot timing. The bar could be faster or slower, etc. and so forth. I can't time my jump shot. I'm not good at shooting in this game. Now, can I hit wide open? Obviously. But if you say, or if you were to see one of the most inconsistent people in terms of being a popper shooter of any kind, so certain builds with high 3-ball are useless for me because I can't shoot. Or it's not that I can't shoot, but my ability to shoot as efficiently as the people that I'm seeing is not there, which I have understood now is why I'm making this video. Rebounding heavy. A lot of people on my team miss, don't pass out, they go right back up, they do everything else except make the right play. I'm a person that plays comp rec, comp 3v3, comp 5v5. I'm noticing on this build that since I can already get so many rebounds with like silver rebound chaser, silver pogo, etc. and so forth, I'm like, I have never had Box Out Beast Hall of Fame. I want to see how it works. I've never had Box Out Beast so high and Workhorse so high and work together. I want to see how that works. I know I can core rebound chaser and pogo. I want to see how they work together, type of thing. I know I'm not going to get a block, and when the time I jump for a block, it will be slow, but will I be able to get a contest with a 25 interior on a build? Absolutely. I've been on 2K labs. I've been to the vertical test things. I've been to every single app before I made this build, before even dropping this video. And that's why I'm talking so in-depthly and so passionately about this build. I have been driven crazy with playing rec with randoms. This is all where this is starting from, me playing rec with randoms. Okay, I hate it. And my initial build, because this is just another version of it. The initial one, this is also like a different version of the build as well. My initial one was going to get 99 rebounding. This is the better version of the build because it has more perimeter defense. So my initial and original version of my build was going to get 99 offensive rebounding, just so I had Hall of Fame rebound chaser, Hall of Fame pogo, and Hall of Fame Box Out Beast, combined with Challenger and Workhorse. All those badges coexisting, working together with a few other bronze badges after I meet the certain criteria and the levels to court, right? So with all of that, this is the version of the build that I made. I have made about 7 different versions of this build, and I said I don't want to make the build nor put the time or the money into the build until I am sure. This version barely gets contact dunks, but does it get contact dunks? Yes. Does it get unpluckable Hall of Fame? Yes. Can you are you technically a popper on the build? Yes. Does it have more than enough great passing? Yes. Will you be able to play perimeter defense? Yes. Will you be able to play interior defense? Well, you got to learn. All right. Will you be able to grab rebounds with the best of them? Yes. Are you fast? Crazily, I've been playing my career on Hall of Fame. I'm fast as hell. So I'm making this video and definitely to say, if you're a person that gets driven to these points of where you are at no return, or you are at your wits end with rec randoms or playing with people, or if you're one of those people that want to play by yourself, I would say honestly, realistically, on a build like this that only has perimeter, no interior, it's not like, I wouldn't say you're going to get cooked in the paint, but definitely if somebody knows how to use dunk meter on you and knows how to get those animations, you're never ever going to be able to break out of those animations. So you just got dunked on essentially. And if somebody's able to do that, you will get 21 owed. Here's the thing: hands up defense on a max length or max arm build, once they get to that certain point in the paint, even with pogo is going to help you. Even on gold pogo is going to help you. Yes, is it better on Hall of Fame? Obviously it's Hall of Fame, but gold can help you in the paint. And then especially since if you're on defense or offense, you're going to get the rebound back. So I would say on this type of build, if you're playing the ones and you're already skilled at the game, you can mid-range hunt like crazy with Hall of Fame Midi Magician. It's a badge that I've never used all year, and I'm like, I want to use it. I mean, I get 22 shooting. So this build, I'm not going to say it's your ideal for an overpowered build. You're kind of good in most areas, bad in all areas. Like finishing, you're really good. Shooting, you're really, really good. Playmaking, you're really good. Rebounding, you're good. Perimeter defense, you're mediocre. Interiorly, you're ass. And then getting steals, if you can't play a lane, I'm saying as bad as I am, I can play lanes. It's not hard. Your physicals, you have no strength, so you are like one of those people like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, if you get drop step out the way, you literally, there's no saving. You just got scored on. Like if somebody can abuse an animation on you, they will. So I'm making this video saying the pros and the cons. You will get bodied. If somebody knows how to properly spam or get you, you are going to lose. If you give up the ball constantly, consistently, or if you're playing with low IQ or playing like you don't know how to bait people. Basically, if I've ever lost a ball on the ones playing on this build, I simply know how to bait on defense, turn my defensive assist all the way down. The bigger your build is and the higher your defensive assist is, you slide a lot more. I've noticed I have 0 defensive assist. I'm on my man 100% of the time, or I'm trying to bait the jump shot. I'm trying to bait something, because I know if they get a dunk meter, if they drive, they get a quick drops off one, I'm cooked. So once again, I'm making this video in depth saying, don't put your hard-earned money into some build that is crazy. I'm thankful for all the YouTubers that do put in their money, their time, their effort into making a banger video for the viewers, etc. and so forth. I couldn't be more thankful for that. All that being said, this is the build though. I couldn't keep it away from y'all for much longer. This is the badges you get. I'm a power forward that gets shot creator, ankle breaking shots, and best believe I use it. You pair ankle breaking shots with a box out wall or see future rebounds, and you get post take as well. So you get a slew of badges on this build. You get compared to some greats, I guess, some soon to be greats, future greats. Yeah, this is everybody. So you get compared to Pascal Siakam, currently in his prime, Julius Randle, currently in his prime in the playoffs, and Antoine, and Jameson, whomever that is. But a 3-level scoring glass cleaner. I'm going to show y'all what badges to put on. If you're one of those people that really care about finishing, like really care about finishing, before you make this build, and if you really don't care about badge layout or getting multiple badges and stuff like that, put your shooting down and get at least a 70 driving layup, just so you can get all the big man layups. But this build right here, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie to you. Hold on, give me a second. Just forget posterizer. Fast twitch, you don't need fast twitch. You need rise up. You need rise up cord. That. Make sure you're not really going against smaller defenders. Drop stepper, and then this silver, right? This is supposed to be your badge layout for this. Hands down, wholeheartedly. If you get any more finishing, you're just gonna be even more overpowered. So this, upgrade your mid-range first. Have your 3-pointer at like a 75. Once again, I know I can't shoot like that, but when I'm open, it kind of is really easy. It's like kind of a no excuses type of thing when I'm wide open. I do this, and since you get so many shooting badges, Space Creator. The only reason I use Space Creator is because I do take a lot of crazy step back wild shots, and then Agent 3 on bronze, kind of a life-saving badge in my opinion, at least. And then amp, you don't need amp on gold, but I do use it. Once again, I made this build because I was sick of randoms. Comeback kid is absolutely crazy. 18 of these. This is exactly how you would do it. You core that, and then do whatever else you want here. I would say handles for days will help you out. This, you don't need necessarily killer combos because it doesn't pop up, but hyperdrive so you can dribble faster. You don't need mismatch, so you could either do breakout, bailout, or break starter. You could either do those because you don't necessarily need vice grip. But oh god, I'm moving too fast. But anyways, defense, my boy. And this is why I'm saying, like, without your extra badge points and stuff, this is how you would do it necessarily. At least in my right mind, this is exactly how you would do it. Yeah. So you would do it just like this without those extra badge points. And then once you do get those extra badge points, you change everything. You put this up court, and then double defense, obviously. So you core 1, you core 2, and then bada bang, bada boom. But yeah, man, this is definitely, I wouldn't say my favorite build, but in terms of playing people one-on-one, or not necessarily one-on-one, but going into the rec, knowing it's one of you and probably you're playing against or with 2 people that are friends that aren't passing you the ball, or you playing with a group of 5 or a group of 4 with an extra 1. I'm telling you right now, since you're the power forward, you may, like, even getting moved up to small forward because of your pass accuracy and how high it is, even get moved up to small forward, etc. and so forth. Since you're able to rebound, you can make more possessions for yourself. You don't have to be a passer, people. You can go in, force dunks if you know how to use the dunk meter, even with, the regular pro contact dunks. If you learn the game in certain areas, like being able to force dunks, force possessions, get endless offensive boards, or grab more rebounds because your teammates suck, and get instant putbacks and be able to score, you'll get more rep. And that's mainly what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for probably, this is probably my closest pure red build from the old games. But I've been speaking for too long. This video has been going on for too long, just for me to speak my piece on why I made this build, specifically because I hate rec randoms, because I hate every situation I get into, and it feels so good to just finally get it out. Y'all make this build at your own risk, but I'm just saying, man, if you are really hardcore when it comes down to this stuff, man, get the Hall of Fame rebound chaser and Hall of Fame pogo. So if you really are trying to play the ones court, I'm telling you, pogo at Hall of Fame is going to save your life. Anyways, man, till next time, I'm out. Peace.